Good morning, students. This is the next topic of intragenic gene interaction. Already we have completed incomplete dominance. This is the second one, codominance. So what is codominance? This codominance patterns occurs due to the simultaneous expression, which means joint expression of both alleles in which heterozygote. The phenomenon in which two alleles are both expressed in the heterozygous individual is known as codominance. Example, red and white flowers of camellia, ABO blood group system in human beings. The codominance was demonstrated in plants with the help of the electrophoresis or chromatography. You know very well, chromatography method. For protein or flavonoid substances. Example, Gossypium species, Gossypium cotton, Gossypium hirsutum and Gossypium stratianum. White cotton or rose cotton. Okay, so both the parents have different banding patterns for their seed protein. So in that hybrid, additive banding, together additive banding pattern was noticed. Their hybrid shows the presence of both the parent types. Okay. The heterozygote genotype gives rise to the phenotype distinctly different from either of the homozygous genotype. So, the F1 heterozygote produce a F2 progeny in a phenotypic and genotypic ratio 1:2:1. Okay. This is the codominance patterns. Next one, lethal genes. Already I had told you lethal genes. So what is lethal? An allele which has the potential to cause the death of an organism. What is it? Death of an organism is called a lethal allele. So in this lethal allele, in 1907, E. Baer reported a lethal gene in snapdragon. Snapdragon means Antirrhinum species. In snapdragon, there are three kinds of plants. These are important three more questions. Green plants with the chlorophyll, capital C, capital C. Yellowish green plants with the carotenoids are referred to as the pale green, golden or aurea plants, capital C, small c. White plants without any chlorophyll, small c, small c. Okay, the genotype of homozygous genes, the genotype of homozygous green plants, capital C, capital C. The genotype of homozygous white plant, small c, small c. Okay, the aurea plant, Antirrhinum species aurea plant have a genotype, capital C, small c, because they have heterozygous green and white plant. Okay. When two such a aurea plant are crossed, F1 progeny. This one aurea plant, this one aurea plant. If the two is crossed, the F2 ratio is 1:2:1. So it means one green, two aurea, one white. So this white is finally death. Okay, since the white plant lack chlorophyll, white plant there is no chlorophyll, so lack chlorophyll pigment, they will not survive. So the F2 ratio is modified into 1:2. In this case, the homozygous recessive genotype small c is lethal. Okay, so it means 1:2 is the ratio. So the fully dominant or fully recessive lethal allele kills the carrier individual only in the homozygous condition. So the F2 genotype ratio will be 2:1 or 1:2. This is a ratio. Okay. The next topic, pleiotropy. A single gene affects the multiple traits. What is it? A single gene affects multiple traits. In pleiotropy, a single gene affects the multiple traits and alter the phenotype of organisms. So, here Mendel noticed pleiotropy while performing breeding experiment with peas. Peas, Pisum sativum, you know. Peas with the purple flower, brown seeds, dark spot on the axis of the leaves crossed with white flowers, light colored seeds, no spot on the axil of the leaves. The three traits for flower color, seed color and leaf axil spot all were inherited together as a single unit. So this due to the pattern of inheritance where the three traits were controlled by a single gene, one gene. Okay, with the dominant and recessive alleles. Example, sickle cell anemia also. Next, intergenic gene interaction. Interlocus interaction, also called as interlocus interaction. So, interlocus interaction takes place between the alleles at different loci or locus. Between the alleles of different genes. It includes dominant epistatus. What is dominant epistatus? It is a gene interaction in which the two alleles of a gene at one locus interfere and suppresses means hidden or mask the phenotypic expression of a different pair of alleles of another gene at another locus. So now epistatic hypostatic. What is epistatic? The gene that suppresses or mask. What is suppresses? Hidden. Okay. Or mask the phenotypic expression of a gene at another locus is known as epistatic. You know what is epistatic? Hypostatic. The gene whose expression is interfered by non-allelic expression and prevents from the exhibiting its character is known as hypostatic. These are the two characters, epistatic, hypostatic. So epistatic, when both the genes are present together, it means epistatic and hypostatic genes are present together, the phenotype is determined by the epistatic gene, not a hypostatic gene. Okay. Now, intergenic gene interaction experiment done in summer squash. So, the summer squash, the fruit color locus has dominant allele capital W for the white color and a recessive allele small w for colored fruit. Capital W allele is dominant and masks the expression of any color. In another locus, hypostatic allele capital G is for yellow fruit and its recessive allele is a small g for green fruit. In the first locus of white is a dominant to color, whereas in the second locus is the yellow is the dominant. So here white is the dominant, here yellow is the dominant. When the white fruit with the genotype capital W small g is crossed with yellow fruit with the genotype small w capital G. The F1 plant have white fruit and are heterozygous two characters present, so it is a heterozygous. When F1 heterozygous plants are crossed, they give rise to the F2 generation 12:1 3:1 ratio. This is an important 5 mark question. What is the ratio of intergenic gene interaction? 12:3:1. We can find this ratio with the help of that checkerboard method. So how to divide that gametes? Capital W, capital G, small g. So capital W, capital G, capital W, small g, small w, capital G, small w, small g. This is the 4 gametes. These gametes, male gamete, female gamete crossed with. Okay, since W, capital W is the epistatic to the alleles, capital G and small g the white, which is the dominant, mask the effect of yellow or green. So capital W mask the capital G character, also that small g. Yellow and green character is hidden by that capital W. This is the dominant. Next, homozygous recessive small w genotype only can give the colored fruit. This is a 4 colored fruit. So 16 out of 4 colored fruit. So double recessive small w small g will give given fruit 16 out of 1. the green color. The plants having only G in its genotype, small w, capital G, small g, or small w, capital G will give the yellow fruit 16 out of 3. 1, 2, 3 yellow fruit.